The Quezon City Government is offering a range of free veterinary services to ensure the health and safety of our beloved pets. To discuss this initiative with us, joining us via Zoom is Dr. Rey Del Napoles of the Quezon City Veterinary Office. Magandang umaga, Dr. Rey. It's a beautiful day. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting us. It's a pleasure.
Doc, let's start off first with the free veterinary services being offered by QC. Of course, some people may not be aware that this is a service available to the residents of Quezon City. Could you let us know a bit more about the services that they can avail of?
Well, right now is the entire month of March is the Rabies Awareness Month, and we are putting forward the consciousness on the importance of getting our pets vaccinated. On every day po is rabies awareness for us. It's a priority for the Quezon City Government to put an end to rabies. And we have a timeline of 0 by 30, wherein we hope that there's no human death from dog-mediated rabies by 2030. So, puspusan po yung pagbibigay natin ng serbisyo, nag-house to house po tayo, nag-stationary point po tayo. So, these are strategic point sa mga barangay na nagre-request po sa atin ng bakuna. So aside from bakuna po, may libre din po tayong kapon which is done by schedule. At this point, twice a week po tayo nagkakapon. And then may libre din po tayong microchipping which is done during caravans and on big events po. And then may free deworming and consult then on top of the usual activities po natin.
Well, Doc, there's a lot of programs to go through, pero simulan muna natin sa anti-rabies. You mentioned 0 by 30. Just so we have an idea, kamusta man yung progress going towards that goal? Kasi that is a very ambitious goal, Doc.
It is, but from the last 3 to 4 years, ang human death natin sa Quezon City has been maintained at 2. So I think kung puspusan pa yung pagbabakuna natin ng mga hayop or ng mga aso at pusa natin, ma-eliminate natin ang human deaths sooner than 2030. Ang pakiusap lang natin sa lahat po sana ng mga bite victims natin, sumangguni kagad sa mga doktor, pumunta po sa mga bite centers para po mabigyan ng libreng bakuna. Libre po ang bakuna sa tao po, lalo na kung kinakailangan kagad i-provide ang mga post-exposure treatments.
Doc, for those who are first-time pet owners especially and for those na hindi pa sanay na magka-pet, gaano ka-regular dapat yung vaccination process? And of course, for those not aware, gaano ka-importante ang pagbabakuna for the overall health of their pets?
So, rabies vaccine is given annually po. We should not miss out that opportunity to vaccinate and to revaccinate every year. Until such time na we are rabies-free, hindi natin dapat palampasin po yung pagkakataon na annually vaccinated yung alaga natin because we could not take the risk na pwede sa mag-acquire ng rabies from total random dogs. So while we are walking our dogs sa parks, baka biglang atakehin ng isang rabies dog and they can acquire the rabies if they're not updated po sa vaccine nila.
Sir, na-mention niyo po that there are some measures in terms of the population control of pets, or at least you're offering services to help address that. Do you have any numbers on the pet statistics sa Quezon City po?
Hindi pa po updated ng ating survey. The last dog population survey na ginawa natin was in 2017. We found out 20% ng human population is the dog population. Last Friday, we spoke with the Global Alliance for Rabies Control. The recent study that they've done, nasa 25% na ng human population. So this estimate has been bloating up, and this is in effect of the pandemic. Kasi during the pandemic, a lot of households took in pets to keep them, occupied, to ease out from boredom, among others. And this is also confirmed by a big pet food company. They saw an increase of 60% in cat ownership and 40% in dog ownership.
Well, Doc, another program you had is yung microchipping. And some people might be wondering, why do we need to microchip? Why is it important na they have this piece of technology in their pets?
So the microchip po is a permanent ID. It's like wearing an ID na hindi mo siya pwedeng ipagpalit, hindi siya pwedeng matanggal. So it's an embedded device. It's as big as a grain of rice, and that's worn by the patient for life. So when we scan it, it gives us a serial number, and then this serial number can be validated through a database, and we can pull out the information of the pet owner, as well as yung taga saan siya. So in case na mawawala yung alaga natin, we can help them to be rehomed. And in cases of disaster po, and based on experience that we've had in the recent years, ang dami pong pets na naiiwanan during disasters. I was in Yolanda day 4 after the aftermath. Ang dami pong pets na iwanan sa mga homes, and we took in more than 600 dogs from Tacloban, and we were able to rehome them manually. Hinanap natin yung mga pangalan ng mga may-ari ng bahay, and it was a tedious process. Whereas kung may microchip and then there is a database, mas madali na po natin silang malocate.
Doc, for those wondering, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are interested in microchipping, pero they're worried about yung comfort ng mga pets po nila in terms of like the process of actually implanting the technology. For those with that particular concern, Doc, what message do you have for them?
Well, I would understand when we have pets, we look at them as our babies, and yes, it's a bit painful, but it's just, if expert po yung mag-i-implant, it's a rapid shot, so mabibigla lang, mararamdaman ng alaga natin, mabibigla lang po sila sa sudden pain, but then it's over with a few seconds after. Normal minsan na dumudugo sa implantation site kasi may mga patients tayo or may mga pets tayo na medyo manipis yung balat at sensitive. But then nonetheless po, they don't need to take pain meds. They don't need to take antibacterial meds because it's a perfectly safe method po of implantation. Medyo malaki lang talaga po yung karayom, but it's the only way we can implant it. But rest be assured, it's very safe for our pets.
Doc, for the Quezon City residents who want to take advantage of the free services we did mention, how can they do so? How can they reach out and avail of your services? And of course, where can they find out more about the programs of the QC City Government, especially when it comes to their pets?
So all our schedules po, be it the house-to-house vaccinations, are posted in our Facebook page, Animal Care and Disease Control. Follow lang po, at pati yung Quezon City Veterinary Department. Nakapost po araw-araw ang ating programa, masusundan po nila yung mga kung nasaan po ang ating house-to-house activities, pati yung mga request. Pati din po ang schedule natin ng kapon. Now, for the libreng bakuna po everyday, nandito po sa Quezon City Hall, sa City Health Building po, ground floor, meron po tayong clinic, may libreng clinic po tayo para sa ating mga pets. Pwede po mag-avail ng libreng bakuna, microchipping, deworming, consult, at pwede din po magpa-schedule ng kapon because they only do once a week na kapon sa ating clinics. And then, meron din po tayong mga scheduled caravan. Kung nasaan po kayong distrito, pwede niyo po sundan yung Facebook page ng ating district action offices. Nakapost po doon yung schedule na caravan. And during the caravans, binababa din po natin yung libreng bakuna at microchipping.
He's from the Quezon City Veterinary Office, Dr. Rey Del Napoles. Maraming salamat po. Thank you so much for the insights and the information.
Thank you very much po. It has been a pleasure to be sharing this information to all our pet owners.
It's a more beautiful day because of you. Maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po.